yeah. Hello everyone, today I will continue with preparing the 3D printed parts. That means I will insert all threaded inserts, and I will file them if I need it. If the two parts are coming together, imagine, let's assume that these two parts will screw like together like this, and if it is the case, I'm filing the surface where they will be connect. This is helping the connection a lot. It is reducing the gap between the parts, because if you see on the top layer there is always exit melted filaments you will find. So I'm just gently filing it, and that's all. And besides that, I will clear the corners. I use the textured pack, that's why in the corners it's like a little bit rough, as you can see. I will, with this knife, I will just go through with it, and that's all. It will clean it. About the placing threaded insert, first of all, you need to use the threaded insert which has the diagonal tooth. If you have the straight lines, these are not recommended since the stiffness is not good. I mean, since the bonding between this part and the printed part will not be very good. So that's why they are recommending to use these diagonal tooths. To place it, this threaded insert to plastic part, you will use the soldering iron. So first of all, you need to be careful about one thing. So normally this was the conic shape. I filed them to reduce this pointing, because when I hold it like this, it was passing the threaded inserts. That means when I was pressing this part in the plastic part, so my soldering iron tip would also touch the plastic part and it would melt it. So to program this, I just filed the tip, and right now, as you can see, it's not passing it. It's just touching the threaded insert. That's all. That's what we want also. And I set my soldering iron at 220 degree, because I printed my parts at 240 degree. So you should go 10-20 degree below what you printed. It is a common practice, and it's gone that way since we don't want to harm the ABS part, because we want them to be rigid. I mean, yeah. And besides that, I will go through the manual. I also recommend this while I'm doing the Voron 2. It is very good if you go through the whole document, whole manual. It's helping you a lot in the building the process. Another item as a preparation, as you know, the Voron 0 has different types of extrusion. So what I did, I just labeled them like this. So while I'm building the printer, I can easily find what frame should I use. So yeah, it's making my life easier, like as I can say. And about the form board kit, I realized that they normally you don't need to tap all extrusions ends, not all of them, what I mean, but I think they found it easier. But my all extrusion came with the tapped. For the all extrusion are tapped from the ends, so that's easy to elevate this. For another thing, for the shorter extrusion, which is 10 centimeter, normally only one of them should has two drill, but again all of them are drilled. I don't know, these extrusions are not visible since it will be used here, so it will not cause anything, and it will actually help you to easily find your part while you are building the printer. So at the beginning, it's explain you which settings you should use while you are printing your parts. You should use these ones. I also using same. And as you may already know, the Voron community has Discord. It has a lot of members and they are very helpful. And of course, GitHub. You can find all deliverables in the GitHub page, and they have this docs Voron design. This also has good documents while you are building to Voron. And it's starting with the legends. These, most probably you know, bearings. It's saying that it's bearing and it's shim, etc., etc. Let's continue with that, and then it's starting with the frame assembly. So like I said, I will start with the printed parts, and let's go through the document and see which one needs thread insert. For example, like this is the beds for the bed, I think. So we need to put the threaded insert. So first I need to find this part. Actually, this is the part, and we need to put 2 threaded insert in this place. Another tip actually before that is, you can see there is a not threaded part. There is no tooth at the beginning. So if you can set the flat part first, it will just sit. So this will help you to apply the threaded insert. First, I'm putting the threaded insert, and what I'm doing, I'm taking my soldering iron and I'm just giving a little bit pressure and waiting to first melt. Then once I felt it's heated enough, I'm pushing a little bit. So, and also, if you can see, this diagonal tooth part are opposite each other. So what I'm doing, so for the first part, while I'm pressing, I'm turning the clockwise. For the second part, I'm turning opposite direction. So with that, I'm feeling that the threaded insert hitting its place rigidly. So it's what I mean, what I'm feeling. That way, I'm preventing any tiny gaps between the threaded insert and the plastic. For the first part, while you are gently pressing it, turn the soldering iron a little bit clockwise, and once you came to second part, turn with the same logic, turn your soldering iron to counterclockwise. So we did first application, and yeah, I will continue with that. Another thing I will do, I will also insert the nuts on these guidings, and if I need to, I will use the super glue. By the way, don't forget to put your end chain link before putting your parts together. It is kind of important because later on you may struggle with it. For the end chains, for the drag chain, end of the drag chains, I'm using flat heads. That's better if you have it. If you don't have it, the button head is also okay. While doing the AB drives, it is explaining that these 2 outer threaded inserts must not be flush with the plastic part. It should go deeper a little bit, and the middle one should be flush on the plastic part surface. It's same applies for the B part. The outer ones will go deeper a little bit. I prepared all 3D printed parts. So that was all for today. And in the next one I will start with the frames. So see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.